but you will. Name's Dino. Deal with downtown, city center.
V.
Yeah, I know. Heard about you. Odd stuff. Need anything, you call me. Remember, Dino knows everybody.
Well, okay. Welcome back to Cyberpunk. Now, I'm gonna do this mission, I Fought the Law with Elizabeth Perales. That is a pretty interesting quest chain. Pretty short, but a bit spooky. Unless Takamori has other plans.
The information from Okada-san, very valuable. I also learned something through my own efforts. We must meet.
Where'll it be this time? Trash processing plant? Deserted in-cart station?
In the south of Japantown, there is a street market. It is on the footbridge above the main street. Use the elevators. It is easy to get lost. I am on my way there. Do not make me wait.
Alright, change of plans. Let's make that active then. And I'm gonna head back to the fast travel thing. Huh? The fox sneaks into the chicken coop with its own tail between its teeth. Huh? Okay. Well, time to skip this. Break every law in the book. Ah, I love elevated places. Especially...
I do not understand. Does Arasaka not have enough of its own people?
Look around, sir. Things are heating up in the city.
He's got the gift of the gab. Can't be denied, but I need to steal your buddy for a sec.
What are you?
Goro, good to see you.
As it is to see you, V. I acquired some information of my own. Do you know who most wished to honor Arasaka-sama with the parade? His murderer. The irony makes me sick.
Yorinobu's a smart little muffin. Putting on the parade to show off his attachment to Arasaka, its values, and to solidify his legitimacy.
He's shrewd. I will not deny that. Japanese heritage is one element. Yorinobu will also put on a display of power. The floats are sure to be beautiful, but the wizened eye will see in them a hidden message to his foes.
What message that be?
I am here, Gumindomo. Watch your backs.
Not one for subtlety, is he? Still don't see how this gets us anywhere.
I have had an idea. Look to the sky. The dash floats will pass precisely this way. If I could just get onto Hanako-sama's float, I could speak with her in private.
Get there how?
Why jump? Of course.
And how you aim to manage that?
While you are occupied with your shady dealings, I learned more about the floats. They are all kept in one place, Arasaka Industrial Park. It is there that they prepare them. We need only to break into the compound, find the right float and inject a virus into its system. You will then be able to disable any security before I sneak inside.
Lots of ways to skin this particular cat, you know. Gonna need...
I know what you need. It is taken care of. I have an infected shard. It was not cheap, but the man who sold it to me guaranteed it will work.
Where'd you get this shard?
across the canal.
Kabuki. Might actually be half decent soft then. And if it isn't, got a few tricks up my sleeve too.
This is good to know.
Perfect. I like being a netrunner.
Let us move on.
Although, I don't find it as fun to be a netrunner as being a nomad gunner. At least a shotgunner. With
To
a...
take control of the float is one thing, but not all. The security concerns me, the snipers especially. I will be an easy target. But I may have an answer. Okada-san mentioned the city cameras. If we gain access to them, we will see exactly where the snipers are. You can deal with them as I advance.
Sounds like a plan.
You agree just like that? The risks are considerable.
Yeah, well, getting more and more used to that.
And now, what would you say to a small test? We must try the shard. The camera control room is in front of us. You must get inside and infect the network. That is all.
Uh-huh. And in the meantime, you'll do what? Crack open a can of suds?
I will not touch alcohol. At work, I will watch your back. Now, get to it.
Orders me around. Huh. Saul. Hello, Saul. Saul called me. Okay. In my other profile, I just busted through the door. There we go.
Fucking worked.
Indicator of how? Okay, never mind. Back up here.
And?
Two-bit thief, ain't I? Keep saying so yourself.
Not without reason. The shard works. Good. The easy work we have done. To break into Arasaka Industrial Park will not be such a bed of roses. But before we discuss that... Sit. I have not eaten since yesterday. Give me the best on the menu.
I highly recommend the yakitori today.
Anything that isn't local, please.
See you tomorrow.
What?
Can't believe I'm saying this, but this Sokka scum might actually prove useful. He's a well-trained dog. Needs orders, that's all. And when he outlives his purpose, we'll flatline him.
Bridge we might cross, but only might. We'll see.
Glad we're on the same page. You never know what a dog's thinking. Might be the same thing.
What is this?
Hey, yakitori.
Okay, I have laid the plan. 1. We break into Arasaka Industrial Park. 1.5. We hack Hanako-sama's float. 2. During the parade, with my help, you eliminate any snipers. 3. I get onto the float. 4. I convince Hanako-sama of the truth.
Forgot 5. Oda zeroes us and pisses on our corpses. He won't ever be less than a foot away from Hanako.
Oda would not dare raise his hand against me.
What about me?
That is a different matter. I would advise you to watch your distance.
Uh-huh. I don't intend on sparing Oda.
This your elaborate seppuku ritual?
What? Why?
Far as I can see, you're trying to get us killed. Really like to know why.
The risks are substantial, yes, but we have no choice. Hanako-sama is our only chance. You have nothing to lose, as I do. I see it in your eyes. Now, we part. Reconnaissance is required.
You're a stranger in a strange land. Going with you.
True. And you with your hands, skills, mind of a thief. Agreed. This we will do together. Cook! Louder! Louder!
I have decided to double the amount of our
In the
active Night
flesh.
City security forces. President Myers has called
He
this a
eliminated
breach
the last
in the
obstacle
Army
between
Accord.
himself and
Provocation
complete
targeted
power.
at the NUSA
And they
and
Surrendered it to him.
Tell me then, what do we call the murder of my father? Was that not a provocation? Was that not a...
Arasaka, an empire built to last. Before Yorinobu set fire to it from the inside, all of this began with him. The factions, power struggles, all of this. Kusa!
Old man's death must have really fed the flames between the different factions.
That is exactly what happened.
What's the balance of power look like now?
Kiji longs for stability. The old order. They are united behind Hanako-sama. The liberal wing, Hato, support Michiko-sama, Saburo's granddaughter. I know little about her. And then there is Taka, treacherous thugs who support Yorinobu. Not to mention even smaller factions.
Tell me about him some other time.
I wonder how that tastes.
Where's Yorinobu's rebellious streak come from?
No one knows this. Perhaps soon I shall ask him in person.
Didn't in the law it said that Yorinobu sort of figured out how Arasaka is run, and he hated it so much that he started his own gang to fight against it?
Why'd Saburo tolerate it all? Can't get my head around it. Could have kept his son on a short leash.
Arasaka-sama was a strong and disciplined man. The strongest man I have ever known. And yet, at a critical moment, he showed a weakness
For Yorinobu.
for his daughter. When Yorinobu formed his band of hounds, declared war on his own family, Arasaka-sama could have crushed him with one word. Yet he did not, for he did not wish his daughter to suffer. When Yorinobu returned, his tail between his legs, she persuaded her father to give him a second chance. Do you understand? Hanako-sama saved Yorinobu from the consequences of his deeds.
Wait. Think she's complicit in Saburo's murder?
I think we are all to blame. We allowed ourselves to be tricked. But we will correct this soon. Will you join me?
Sure, why not?
Let us go from here.
I hope you enjoyed it. Please come again.
Sawdust and plastic. Come. I have found a good place to observe.
What the hell was that?
We must just climb up here. Now, this way.
I thought that was a guy. It's a spotlight.
Fortune smiles to us. It seems no one is here today.
barely get a chance to speak in this. There's so much dialogue going on. I think Saburo is a bit delusional. He's a smart guy, but he really hates the idea of mortality.
I would call this a beautiful view of the city, if there was anything to admire.
Hate Night City that much?
Perhaps I'm simply homesick, as you say. Now, you must look for vulnerabilities, weaknesses, while I try to think of a diversion. Arasaka cannot discover our intentions. A bit of sabotage is just what we need to divert their attentions. You will have the best view on the left. I will try here. This old scope should be good for something. Shall we begin?
Let's do this.
Okay. What did I look for?
Footbridge, but it's guarded.
We will use it to enter if there's no other way.
Transformer by the wall. See it?
We should use it to step up.
Looks like a service tunnel by the road there.
It could lead to the warehouses.
Antenna. Security hub's liable to be in that building.
Perfect for sabotage. This is not bad.
But more places? Security gate.
Camouflage turrets by the gate.
A last resort. I do not wish to die there.
Pipes.
Pipes.
See 'em?
We could use them to get inside.
And then the big antennas there.
Got eyes on the comm system. Lot of guards.
I could use comms for a diversion.
Think I've seen everything.
We have what we came for.
So, we going in?
Is this what you said before entering Konpeki Plaza? I wish to be certain we have not overlooked anything. We should wait and observe. If nothing out of the ordinary happens, then yes, we go in.
Sounds sensible. Better get comfy.
B.
What?
No sudden movements. Do you see it? The cat.
Fine-looking feline. Thought they'd all disappeared from the city.
It is the first animal I see in Night City, except cockroaches, of course.
First it was birds, then dogs. Cats actually put up a fight longest.
Perhaps it is a bakeneko.
Chill. It's just a cat.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. My grandmother knew many stories about kitsune, kappa, bakeneko too.
Where'd you grow up, anyway?
I am from the slums of Chiba 11. Once when I was desperate to leave there, bad memories washed away by time. I long only for the simple days of childhood.
My childhood? Let's see. Nights spent looking for a star. Any star. All dimmed by city lights. Silent lullabies sung by the flickering neon signs of Charter Hill.
I remember the chemical stench of the canal, where we boys washed our shirts. Corporate transporters sometimes passed through our slum. Arasaka selecting children, but only the clean ones.
Transporters, you say?
Armored and armed. Chiba 11 has the most murders in all Japan. It probably still has.
What'd they need kids for?
To be corporate soldiers. When they chose me, I felt I had won the lottery. In the army, I was given everything I lacked before: discipline, regular meals, and when I proved I was gifted, an education.
So how's a corpo rookie go from cleaning latrines to being Saburo Arasaka's bodyguard?
The highest grades at the academy, service in the special forces, and Arasaka-sama's unmatched eye for talent.
You're not saying Saburo fell for you at first sight.
To make the right decisions with imperfect knowledge, that is how you become the world's most powerful man. 100 candidates standing at attention, and Arasaka-sama looked into each of our souls and chose the one who would serve him best.
And all you had to do in return was kill Saburo's enemies.
I sense that you judge me, and yet you have no right to. Unlike you and your friend Mr. Wells, I was not arrogant. I did not take the easy path.
Saying you got no dirt on your hands?
There are no clean hands, but it is important how they become dirty.
So spill. How'd you sully yours?
Arasaka gave me what no one else could. Values I could honor, live for. This was most important. You dirty your hands for money. I, in the name of principles.
Well, I used to work for Arasaka as well.
Slaving away for a corp. Not exactly everybody's dream.
Oh yes, because thieving is so much more honorable.
At least I'm not fleecing this planet and its people in the name of profit margins.
Used to.
Corporations need capital and resources to keep all in order. Who else is to rule? Corrupt governments? The masses attached to feeders? Cynics? Nihilists? Like you?
Come on, not everybody wants to change the world.
Sadly, this is true.
Forgetting I was at Arasaka? Saw how corps operate. Wasn't roses and rainbows. You know what? Nobody owns me. I'm free. You should try it.
Sometimes I wish to become a nomad. To leave this world. Forget everything.
Never too late to change.
What is your expression? One cannot teach an old dog new tricks. Do you know what I think?
What's that?
That day in Konpeki, we both have lost someone important. And we are not at peace with this. So we seek conflict, argue eagerly.
Finally starting to make some sense.
It is the duty of the living to atone for the dead. Hanako-sama shall aid us in our mission.
Or she'll make sure we die for good.
Bakaneko got sick of us, looks like.
It will find its own way. As will we. I think it is time to do something,
Getting worse.
You do not look so bad.
What? Why am I getting this message now? He's right there. This game looks beautiful when it's raining. Not in the GTA sense, it just adds some atmosphere. Reminds me a lot of Blade Runner. How are you still that far behind? I wasn't even that fast. Okay, sorted. He walks like Thomas Shelby. Peaky Blinder.
I'll be in touch. The diversionary action, that is mine to do.
Okay. Look at this place. Now, the thing about Saburo is that, in spite of how intelligent he was, he refused to acknowledge that he can't escape mortality. And then he turned himself into an engram. And then in one of the endings, he essentially becomes his son. The same thing that's what's happening to V and Johnny, except completely unwillingly. Like, Saburo turns his son into himself. It's his son's body, but with his brain. And that is just messed up on a level I can't even describe. Your own son. It's bad enough that you're willing to do that to a normal person, but your own son. That's insane. And reading the lore of the old of how Saburo came into power, like, I'm pretty sure Adolf Hitler felt the same way about Germany losing the war back in World War I. Like, things didn't start off as extreme until it sort of ate at him. And then he became even more delusional and more, and then he just became a writhing demon. That's what he was. The same thing happened to Saburo, except he can live up to 150 years. How do I make it here now? Okay, there's the car.
I'm in.
Good. Now try to enter the warehouse. I will draw their attention away.
That is a camera. Turn off. If only you could control mechs like that. Okay, that guy's still in there. So is that one. Whoa! Imagine I turn around and then there's just a soldier looking at me. He was like, bro? Or maybe it'll be a guy from Arasaka County Intelligence. He'll be like, V? Shit. Whoa, that was really close.
Climb the pipe. About to go in.
Always good here also. I just evaded the patrol.
enough.
Okay, I'm in.
Right.
Oh, sniper.
The largest float. They are controlled from inside. That tech. It could be an ordinary terminal.
How's things at your end?
Good. I'll reach the control room and make a terrible mess. Very well. I am ready. When you finish, I'll make the system sick.
Okay.
Proceeding to secure the area. We have problem.
Oh crap, there's a guy down there. Didn't notice.
No enemy activity.
Okay. Stealth is really not my forte. How do you not hear that? The footsteps. Put this guy somewhere where he can't be seen. Okay, that camera was on but wasn't broadcasting anything. Okay then. Hopefully this works. Okay, I'll just leave him here then. That's sorted. Guy there, guy there, guy there, there. That's one. Yep. What is that? Alarm? Another one. Deactivation. And that's a net runner. Shoot 2 tanks. Oh crap, crap, crap. What the hell was that? Stupid strut was in the way. Didn't even see that. Okay, so far so good. What's that? I am not gonna read all of this. I'll read it in the other profile. Why does he fall over so comedically like? Now, when they're putting together these floats, do they ever acknowledge that people died? Like, there happens to be 3 bodies, and they all line up towards the float, and they still go on? I'm asking too many questions. Like, later on, they eventually will find those bodies, right?
Okay. Float's ours to do with as we please. You can fly it to Tokyo if you want.
Haha, I just may do that. Good work. Now it is my turn. Can you see? Terrible chaos. Even the roof is slowly. Me, the roof. That is your will. There are buildings around, smaller ones. Use them to come down.
Okay, what if you say Takemura? What is that? Are those drones? They're not gonna alert anything, are they? Doesn't seem like it.
It fucking worked.
Excellent work, B.
Okay, what now?
Now we retreat into the shadows and arm ourselves with patience. I will contact you before the parade. Until then, try not to get into any more trouble.
As if I wasn't in enough already.
And that stealth mission is done. Upgrade that. And what else do I need to do here? Trace progress. Yebo. Overclock. So see other leads waiting for Takemura. What? Okay, no. What are these random messages? Look at this place. This is the...
P, do you have a moment?
Need to talk?
I mean no longer moment. Can you come by the camp? I have a problem.
Got a problem and you're calling me? Thought you rejoined the family.
Well, yes, I did, but I thought... I suppose that means you're not willing to come, am I right?
On my way.
Phew, thanks. That's good to hear.
Give me a little more intel. What's your grief?
Well, it would be better to...
Let me guess. Saul, right?
You know me well.
Mm-hmm. See you soon.
Well, plans have changed again. And that's gonna be the next video. See you next time.